trying to get that video back.
Sorry, I was button mashing.
Yeah, but Brian was going crazy on the buttons with StreamYard. Are we back live?
My bad. This is why I'm not on screen, guys.
It's true. Are we good now? No?
Is it our internet? Because our internet went out the other night.
Well, this is connected. Hold on. This is what you get with average guys. Hold on.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, here. Go back to. I think we started a new stream essentially. It says game 3. You do that, Brian?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's it.
Can you go back to Cornhusker Nation and just see if there's a new one up?
Should I go up and try to reboot the internet? Or
No, the internet's fine because I'm able to refresh here.
Okay.
Okay, we got.
Yeah, there's no that.
Okay.
Okay, we're good. We're good. Okay.
Just trying to see how many people are paying attention.
There you go. Hey, see, he wants to know how many people are watching. Sorry, guys. So we are back. If you are on the old stream, get on the new stream.
You probably saw us off script, I guess.
Yeah.
Sorry, we're 2 average guys.
We are just I mean, we're not crazy flashy guys. We're just having fun. So check the stream back. Sorry about that, guys. Anyways,
it's really never happened. We had a lot of different things happen. We had remember at my old apartment, we had we had the smoke detectors go off.
We did,
and we had to.
Oh my God! Yes.
The whole show.
Holy cow! That's back when
because I couldn't turn it off.
And we were using
it wasn't battery powered. You take the batteries out and it was still going because it was wired.
Yeah, they're all wired for a reason. So people like you don't unplug it.
Super funny.
That's funny. Sorry about that, guys. So we got disconnected, but we're back. We're actually streaming on StreamYard now and trying to do a few different things. So Brian is helping us with that. Brian is working. We call him our producer. He's going to be an actual producer now because we're actually going to make him do some work behind the camera rather than just drink beer and laugh at us every time I burp on camera.
And play with my dogs.
Yeah. So I appreciate you guys hanging tight. Sorry about that. As I was saying, thank you to
This is why we do this, because it's fun.
Thank you to Backswing Brewing. Again, we got their Buggy Ale. It's a golden ale. It's really good.
It is good. It's right here.
And the red ale. Probably, I've had some really good red ales. This is probably the best red ale I've had because I'm talking, Jimmy.
Sorry.
Because it's smooth. It goes down smooth.
Exactly what I was saying. It's like a light red ale.
It's got really good flavor.
It's not too thick. It's like perfect. Like I know you like your IPAs and your thick beers. I'm a light beer guy.
And again,
this is like a light red ale. It's freaking perfect.
And again, they have a really good IPA. So again, thank you Backswing Brewing for the sponsorship and joining 2 Average Guys. And one thing that we liked about them is they're not doing crazy things with their beers. They have their 12 beers. They like their 12 beers. People like their 12 beers. They're not trying to be who they're not and trying to do crazy things.
No, they are trying to
they want to be average just like us.
They're trying to stay consistent as like a neighborhood
bar. So
like 2 Average Guys.
So we'll be hanging out there for some games. We'll be doing some live shows from the game for some of these games. Very excited.
I asked Mahela if she wanted to go over there. We'll go over there this week and just grab a beer.
It won't be La Tech because home games a little bit hard on the bar sometimes. But we'll figure out another game here, maybe the one after Michigan. But all right, so we're back. So anyways, so we talked about offense, defense. One thing too is I was listening on the radio on the way back from my golf trip. Teddy, tight end?
Tight end? Yeah, I heard about that.
Can someone explain why Teddy was lining up at tight end? I know he's big. I know he's got tight end size.
We got to have receiver options.
Is that why?
I don't know. Probably.
Somebody help. Like, that was crazy. I've never seen that before in my life. Anyways, good for him. It's good to see him on the field.
What is he, 6'7", 6'8"?
Oh, I think he's 6'7", 6'8", yeah. Good to have him back on the field, though. We need him on the field. We need him playing. And we need him contributing. I mean, he was really good on the offensive line for us before he got hurt in that Michigan game, and he struggled to come back. That was 2 years ago. So he got hurt again last year. So it's good to have him back on the field.
It's like Fedoni. Like, yeah, you've been waiting, and he's got touchdowns from Haarberg 2 weeks in a row.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, again, we're hitting our stride, I think, on the offense with Haarberg in there. Good game manager. It's funny. I still think we have some work to do with coaches managing the game. We still struggle
Definitely agree.
Really weird.
I went off earlier.
Really
It's
weird.
14-3, and we're throwing the ball in the second half.
Well, not just that, like just weird timeouts at weird times.
Well, we didn't even run a play on offense, and we had to call a timeout because of
first possession of the game.
First
right?
possession of the game.
Yeah,
we had to call a timeout because of substitutions and this and that. Yeah, that really pissed me off. Like, we got to get that figured out. Yes. Like, if you want to win a Big Ten game, you can't afford to lose a timeout on that to start the game.
Yep.
Like, if we were playing Illinois or Purdue and we did that, we would lose that game. Just because we would not have a timeout at the end of the first half and, miss out on 3 points or lose 3 points, and we would probably lose that game. That's just how close these games are.
Yeah. And unfortunately, like, we're not going to be running away with a lot of games.
We're not very good, at least offensively. Defensively, we are right there with anybody in the country. But offensively, no, we're nowhere near any top-tier team. So we're going to be a mediocre team this year, which I expected. Matt Rhule went 2-10, 1-11 in his first years at Temple and Baylor, and then they won, in 10 games the next year with both. I thought we'd be a little bit better right now, I'm not going to lie, than I thought we would, or than they had been in the past. Like, I thought we would actually be pretty good this year. But if we can sacrifice winning whatever we win this year to be good next year, I'll take it.
Yeah. And again, it's one game at a time. Even Rhule said it after Colorado. He said, listen, you guys knew what you got when you brought me here.
And we should have beat Minnesota, and our defense played well enough to beat Colorado. So, I mean, we could have been 2-0.
And guess what? He's smart enough to know that. He's smart enough to know that we shot ourselves in the foot to where we couldn't win those games. But he also is he's a coach that does things his way. He has his players that also reiterate that and talk about it in the post game, like, this is what you're going to get with Matt Rhule. We understand that. We are going through the steps. We are going to work through it ourselves as well. All you need is players who believe in you. Just look at Bo. We've talked to Brandon Kenny. We talked to Josh Williams. We talked to Cruz Barrett. We talked to all these guys that played for Bo Pelini. And
who's my dog? My bro, the lineman. He plays in the CFL.
Oh yeah. Oh, Yoshi.
Yeah, man. It was them against the world.
Yeah.
It was them against the world. That was their mentality.
And they said it didn't. Pelini would get in your face, but he would do it in a way where you knew you did something wrong. He was a coach that the kids believed in. I don't know if we had that with our last two coaches.
No, we haven't, because
it wasn't the same.
The last time we actually looked like a competitive football team, in my opinion, is 2014, and that was Bo Pelini's last year. Well, in
2016 we were 9-3. I mean,
they went 6-7 to start the season, but we played scrubs and we were terrible in those games. We barely won. 2014 Miami game with Tommy Armstrong and Randy Gregory.
Yep.
And even Amir Abdullah. I mean, we were physical.
Yeah.
We were awesome on every aspect of the game. We were good. And that's the last time I remember us.
But that's what we saw yesterday on the defensive side of the ball was physical football. And we saw it in the first two games with their defense.
Yeah,
they 100%. Are not only making open field tackles, they're punishing guys when they hit them.
And it's not just one guy. There's four of them.
We have a safety coming up.
Number 8.
From 24 yards out probably. full speed ahead. You know what we're not seeing is them break down and try to guess where the receiver's going. They are going to just popping them.
Or they're not just jumping at them, throwing their shoulder.
They are tackling, and they're tackling well. Again,
Yeah,
White,
I think
White,
Tony White is doing a really freaking good job.
by far the best hire for Nebraska.
I'm nervous
football.
that we could lose him.
Well, shut up. We're not going to talk about this. Year one. He should not want to go anywhere with how amazing he's doing with these players. Because guess what?
And
He's going to bring in more players that are going to want to play for
Right.
him.
and black shirts and everything. I get it.
You want to play for that tradition. You do anything you want to do. I mean, this is by far absolutely the best defense that we've seen on the field. And we,
In a
again,
long time.
look at the guys we had with Deontay, with CTB, we had Doman. That defense was amazing as well. But
Not
the
as
defense
good
we
as
have
this.
now, tackles, so much better.
Like, I thought Luke Reimer would be the best player on defense, and he is phenomenal. He's a
He's great.
captain.
Yeah.
You know, he's got a single-digit number, which obviously means he's good.
Obviously.
But I mean, his number's not called on a lot of tackles
You don't hear about him being the first
because
guy on the ball.
there's just so many guys. Like, you see Jamari Butler, Cam Lenhart last week,
Yes.
Nash Hutmacher. I mean, it's just, you can go down the line.
Yeah.
There's so many guys that are making plays, and that is what is awesome to me. Is there'll be a tackle for loss or
Mhm.
whatever, and I'll be like, "Oh, who was it?" And I'll be like, "Oh, damn!"
Yeah.
Like, we got somebody different. Like, I know who he is, but I didn't expect it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I thought it'd be Reimer, Henrich, Ty Robinson, or whatever.
But
You get an interception. Oh, it's not Quentin Newsom. It's not Malcolm Hartzog. Like, what?
I think this 3-3-5 defense is working out in our favor a lot better than what we thought it was going to.
And we'll see in Big Ten play. I mean, we already played one Big Ten
They
game.
played
but
great against
They
Minnesota.
played really good against Minnesota.
I have zero doubt in my mind that the way these kids are playing for, not just for Tony White, but the guys next to him, we're going to continue to play that way. I mean,
think so,
the
too.
defense has just been lights out. They're fun to watch. They're physical. They play not just Big Ten style of football, but they play Nebraska football. They play Nebraska black shirt defense, and that is probably what's most exciting. You see these guys flying around and making these hits, and they are just booms. They're just drilling these guys. That is 90s football. That is what we grew up watching, and it's fun.
I just wish the offense was good. Like even Mela said, we can't be good on offense and defense in the same year.
No.
Either we're really good on offense, but our defense sucks.
And
or we're really good on
And
defense.
I said it last year, unfortunately, like right now, we're kind of Iowa. They have a great defense where offense is Now their offense is a little bit better this year, but they have actually one of the easiest schedules in the Big Ten this year.
They always do.
But yeah, so so they should be doing really well. And they are. Ryan, yes, take over. Yeah. You take away the 7 turnovers in the first 2 games, we probably are 3-0. We definitely beat Minnesota.
We have a defense that should put us in a position to be 3-0, in my opinion.
Yes. But again, definitely Minnesota will win. Colorado, yes, if we have an offense, guess what? We're not putting our defense on the field every 60 seconds so they don't get a break.
Damn, this backswing is freaking this bug eater gold nail is damn good.
Did you forget you've had that already?
I know I had it the other night, but I drank a couple of red ales.
Mhm.
That's my speed.
Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, I mean, we could definitely be 3-0. But problem is we're not. So now what do we do going into La Tech? We take in. Yeah.
We play Haarberg. Sorry.
Yeah.
So if Sims can go, I'm sorry. And if Sims plays and does well, cool. If we can win, I don't care. I don't care.
If Sims, again, even if he starts or doesn't start, what we need to do for Sims is figure out how to get different with it. Do things different with him. Like, again,
I totally agree, man.
He's an
Like,
athlete.
Yeah, I mean, we've talked about it.
So how do you get him involved in the game? If Haarberg's your quarterback, get Sims involved. Get him or Haarberg, one of them running the option and one of them taking the ball. I mean, do a triple option. We have fullbacks too, which, by the way, Grant's touchdown late in the game yesterday.
Was it Liebentritt?
Liebentritt got a
Liebentritt is a
block.
friggin' stud.
Grant
Scott.
Grant took kind of a step back, and Liebentritt came and just drilled the guy that was about to tackle him. That was amazing. That was fun. And I'm like, holy shit! Like, our fullback got a great.
We
block,
did run a fair amount of eye in that second half,
which is great. We should be.
We should be. I totally agree. That's the only thing that's been successful for Nebraska football. Run the damn eye.
And you know what I thought was going to be different with Nebraska football when we hired Frost, when he said, you're going to have to prepare yourself for us.
I thought we'd run the eye.
I thought we'd run the eye. I thought we'd run the option.
Why wouldn't we?
I thought we would do things differently than what we've ever done.
We tried to do a bunch of dumb shit. Sorry.
We didn't play.
Sucked.
Yep. We didn't play like we should have. And, it is what it is now. But, we have to do things differently. But I don't think Sims is a guy you sit on the bench. He needs to be in the game. The dude is I hate to say freak athlete. He is a freak athlete. The dude is built. And Ryan says here, he reminds me of a young Michael Vick. But yes, he looks like
Lamar Jackson too. So
yeah,
get him some gloves, put some stickum on there.
Do not, Butterfinger, do not reach out to him for an NIL deal. We don't want that. We want Henry. I think those are kind of chewy and sticky. We want it to be maybe something like that, or Laffy Taffy. That's sticky.
Laffy Taffy, that's a good one.
Yeah, that'd be a really good NIL deal. So then maybe he eats some Laffy Taffy before the game. He goes in, he doesn't drop the ball. But I do think that Haarberg needs to be in there. I think he gives us the best chance to win, even against La Tech. But
I feel like Sims is going to play.
I feel like if he's healthy, he's ready to go. I feel like he's going to play. But I do feel like Haarberg is going to be playing more and more throughout the season. Even if Sims is healthy, I think we see, again, a 2-quarterback system is hard to manage, but it's something that we have to look for and we have to do in order for us to, in my opinion,
to win some games. That's all that matters.
Be successful. I don't care if we win 5 games. Great. Let's make those 5 wins, good wins, quality wins, good game management, and the right people playing at the right time.
So the difference between, and I've probably said this already, but difference between Sims and Haarberg for me, because Sims probably is more of a freak athlete. Haarberg is a phenomenal athlete. I'm not taking that away. Haarberg is so passionate. Like, he runs like he cares.
Yeah,
about this team, everything. Sims is just kind of a freak athlete that doesn't really seem like he cares too much.
Yeah,
I want both of them. Like, I want a combination of both of them, or one or the other.
Yeah,
or both is what I mean. Can we get them both on the field at the same time? I don't know. We did see it week 1 where Sims threw a pass to Haarberg. I would say we throw Haarberg in maybe when we get in the red zone.
Yeah.
And have Haarberg just freaking pound the rock and run it up the middle. Like, his passion is just I'm going to hit somebody. That guy's going to hit me, but I'm going to hit him harder. Yeah. That's not Sims.
Yeah.
That's Haarberg. So that's what I want.
Yeah, no, 100%. Again, and we wanted to get Luke McCaffrey more involved too in the offense, and it sounded like he didn't want to, but now I'm trying to think back to what we know about Frost now. It's like, well, was it him or was it Frost of the team? I don't know, but we have athletic players on offense that we need to just utilize differently to be more successful on offense, and that's fine. There's no problem with that. But you have to have the right offense coordinator and the right coaching staff to be okay with that as well.
So to me, real quick, with how good our defense is and how well they have played, how much success they've had, I feel like we recruit, right?
Yep.
Both offense and defense. Should be about the same, don't you think?
Yeah.
Defense is really, really good. Offense, not so good. So what's the disconnect? Is it coaching? Is it development? We got a lot of talent on offense,
We do.
but it just hasn't come to fruition. So what's lacking? Because we have a defensive coordinator that comes in, new guy. Yeah, cool. But those players are balling out.
Yeah.
And so why can't we do that on offense?
Yeah.
That's kind of where I'm at. Like, why can't we have it on both sides? Because if we did, we have top 25 recruiting class every year. Why can't we be a top 25 team?
We've been in top 20.
Yeah.
For the last 7, 8, 9 years. I mean, we always have a great recruiting class. So
Why can't we be top 20?
Yeah.
Every year. We should be, because we used to be.
It's not about recruitment. It's about development. And we have lacked in that department for way too long.
And hopefully,
And that's the most
mostly
that's probably the most frustrating thing as a Husker fan is we don't develop our players that we bring in that are
we've developed our D.
Yeah.
And so where are we at on the offense?
Behind.
That's where I'm at.
Not where we want
That's
to
what
be.
I'm saying. That's where I'm at.
Yeah, no, we got work to do. But the good news is we won. Got our first win.
Yeah, absolutely. It was
We're 1-2.
awesome.
We got work to do, but we're gonna do it.
And we should beat La Tech and then man up for Michigan.
Yeah. Again, you get the guys the experience that they need to get the next W. Focus on La Tech. Don't even focus on Michigan. Not even thinking about Michigan yet. Let's get our second win. Let's go 2-2. We'll figure it out from there. Watch film. What's good? What's bad? What do we need to work on? Even in a win, there are
And then
things
try
that
to
you
shock
need
the world. Then try to shock the world.
No one thought we had a chance to get against Michigan 2 years ago.
And we were
But
at
guess
that
what?
game. We were at that game.
We had every bit of a chance to win that game, and we didn't.
Except that
So
Adrian Martinez was a turnover machine and turned the ball over.
outside of that, we had every chance to win that game. We didn't do it. But
And we played really well in that game. So
we shocked everybody. No one thought Nebraska had a chance.
right.
That's going to be us moving forward throughout this season. We don't have a chance, but guess what?
And
We got to show them wrong.
the reason for that is because of how well our defense plays.
Yes.
We will be in every game this year.
Because they give
The
us a
reason
chance.
that we're going to lose games, if we do, we probably will, is because that defense gets worn out.
Yep.
But our defense is going to keep us in every game going forward.
Total?
100%.
I agree. All right, guys. Don't want to see a shocker and then be like, "Oh, Sims, he's our turnover machine." Yeah, no, we don't need to see anything crazy this year. Again, if we get 5, 6 wins, that even 4 wins would suck. I think we got 5 or 6 in us still. I really do. I'm not changing that. I really think that we got it going on. So, pretty excited. Again, we got a lot of season left. Okay, so before we end the show, we do have, again, we want to thank our new sponsors. We want to thank Backswing Brewing. You should see a scroll bar down at the bottom to the website. Again, we got Bug Eater Ale, we got Red Ale that we are drinking on the show.
I like the red ale, but man, the Bug Eater is good.
Well, we will be an exclusive partner with Backswing Brewing. So very, very excited. We'll have more updates coming soon on what to look forward next, what we're going to be doing with them, where we're going to be, how we're going to be there, and what you can do to join us and enjoy your time as well. Yeah, we ain't winning the college football championship, Ryan. We are definitely not Colorado. We're not his kids. We're not Coach Prime. We're not inviting all these rappers to come to the game.
I don't say Prime anymore. It's Dion. Prime can suck.
Wait, that's disrespectful.
I wouldn't say
it's
Prime.
personal now. It's personal. Just saying.
That my mom taught me to never
Yeah.
wear a hat and glasses when I'm in a professional interview.
And guess what? Norville, you backed it up. Your team,
Shoot, I wish they would have
team
won.
should have won.
Sorry, I wanted to get into that today, and I really won't.
I didn't want to.
It's
No.
just gonna make me mad. I stayed up till 1:30 to watch that game. They should have freaking lost. I can't wait for Oregon and USC to beat that ass.
And UCLA, and if they play them, we'll find out. We'll see. Okay. So, last thing we're going to do, again, thank you to Backswing Brewing for partnering with us, sponsoring us throughout the show. Very fun, very exciting. We'll have more details down the road on what that looks like.
Yes,
For
absolutely.
you guys as fans. But we do have a giveaway for, again, a $15 Backswing Brewing gift card. This can be used here in Omaha at the tap room. It can also be used in Lincoln at the brewery as well. So I do have on my phone here, I'm going to show Jimmy. I do have everybody who was able to like that post. Problem is when you share a post, you have to go into your privacy settings and make sure that if you share that post, that the person can see who shared it. So I couldn't see everybody who shared it, although I know we had probably about 20 or so, maybe a little bit, maybe closer to 30. Between 20 and 30 shares. I don't know everyone that shared it because it didn't always pop up on the feed, and it wouldn't tell me who shared what. So check your privacy settings when you're going to share a post. So if we say you need to share this to be entered, that we know that you're the one who shared it.
Yeah, it's kind of tricky. We'll have to kind of
we'll do some different things.
We'll have to iron that out to make sure that anybody that wants to just get it, they can do it.
But we got quite a few likes on our post between Instagram and Facebook, Cornhusker Nation, 2 Average Guys. So we're gonna do our giveaway now. I'm gonna get my my wheel up here, and I'm gonna tap to spin it. And we got 20 entries in here, and Jimmy's gonna tell us who the winner
20?
is. So,
Come on, now.
I know.
We should have like 3,000.
We'll get more. All right, we're gonna tap to spin. Let's see who our winner
Let's see who
is.
the winner is.
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, that's close. Julie Schwartz, you were very close.
You were close. We got Kaiser
That's
T.
my girl.
Yeah, Kaiser on Instagram. So I'll reach out to you with the message on Instagram. You're a winner for the gift card. You better be 21 and older. If you're not, then you don't win, and someone else is going to win. But we will go ahead and Kaiser, you're our first winner. What I'm going to also do, I'm going to do another one here. So Kaiser, you're the winner of the gift card. We're going to buy a 6-pack of red ale or Bug Eater ale for our next winner. So whoever wins this next time, you get a 6-pack.
Okay.
Kaiser, you get the gift card. Let's see who gets our 6-pack here. Priscilla McGee.
Grandma McGee, you won yourself a 6-pack.
Grandma McGee, you get a 6-pack of your choice, Bug Eater ale or red ale. So congratulations to our 2 winners today.
That's hilarious.
We will be doing more giveaways. But until then, we appreciate everyone joining today. Sorry for the technical difficulties. We'll get that hammered out for next week. But again, more fun, more exciting stuff coming with Backswing Brewing. Again, that partnership, a lot of fun. We're going to do just more creative, more fun things to spice things up a little bit.
Everything's fun. So that's why we're here.
But anyways,
2 Average Guys.
Yes. Cheers to everybody. Again, cheers to Backswing Brewing. Hold on, before we do that, we gotta at least fill this up. I know you're on your 3rd one already because you drank half your red before the show started.
Yeah, I had to go with this one, and this one's better in my opinion.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yep, I prefer the red, so we're gonna get the red going.
Prefer the golden.
All right, cheers.
Bug Eater. It's Bug Eater.
Yes, Bug Eater Golden Ale and Red Ale, Backswing Brewing. Go Big Red. Good W. 1 and 2, about to be 2 and 2 after this next weekend.
Yes.
Let's keep rolling. Let's keep getting some good wins. Haarberg, great game.
Yes.
Glad to have the other starter. Keep it up next week. All right. Cheers. Go Big Red.
Nothing I do with a chosen few would be all around everywhere. Before they quit, they were complacent. Down behind that, all the folks that